Welcome to Sugar River Healthcare. I'm your host, Elizabeth D'Orazio, and I'm joined by the founder of the Claremont Food Pantry and Soup Kitchen. Jan Bunnell has been talking to us about the history of the pantry, but today we're talking about the specific needs that the pantry has in the spring. Janet, thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy day to talk to us.
Well, you're welcome. I'm glad to do it.
Now, I wish I could say we didn't need you to do all of this work.
I'd like to be able to say that too.
But like you said, in 1983 there was a definite need when the industry moved out of Claremont. But again, Claremont and the rest of the country is really experiencing some tough times right now. What do you need from the community to help keep this soup kitchen going?
We need a lot of support. Support from the businesses in town, support from organizations, doing fundraisers for us. That's a lot of what we need. And also people doing canned good drives, because at Christmas time people do all kinds of canned good drives, and we get a lot of food that comes in. Mm-hmm. But then in the spring, like now, our food starts to dwindle because we've been feeding people an evening meal 5 nights a week, but we also are giving out food boxes to people in need to be able to take home and make their own meals. So we go through a lot of food in a very short period of time. So any kind of non-perishables are very welcome.
Now, the interesting thing is you really have a twofold approach to your mission there. You have the hot meals that people can come receive, and you're also, you said food boxes. It's a food pantry, as if one thing wasn't busy enough. So really, you need us to help get the word out about supplying you with food. Do you need volunteers as well to help with the hot meals, or do you need us to help deliver? What do you need from us?
We have a good supply of volunteers, but we always can use volunteers. Doing all sorts of things, working in the soup kitchen part where we make the meals, or down in the food pantry, stocking shelves, breaking down boxes, things like that we really need volunteers for. And we try to keep so many volunteers each day. For serving, we need at least 3 to 4 volunteers each day to help serve the meal. And the other part is the food pantry part, with the food coming in needs to be sorted and put on the shelves and help put together boxes.
Do you find that there is a pretty significant need in the community for this right now?
Oh yes. Our numbers have really jumped, and there is a great need. And the schools are feeling it too, Mm-hmm. And we're getting a lot more people that are coming down who have never had to do this, but have been laid off for whatever job they have. Some of them had been working construction, and of course construction slows down during the winter. Right. So we've seen a lot more people coming through our doors. People are really hurting right now.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to ask for help.
It is, because people have pride, and I have people tell me that come in, they say, I really hated doing this, but I have to feed my family. And so they've had to put their pride aside, and we try to make it as easy as possible for people coming in to, make them feel at home, and, just make them feel comfortable that everybody at some time in their life is in a position where they're going to need help.
And the thing to remember is next time, you be the one to pay it forward.
That's right.
So if you're someone who needs a little bit of help right now, Janice and the wonderful people at the Claremont Food Pantry and Soup Kitchen might be there for that hot meal you need, or for that box of food that'll get you through the week. But even more importantly, we're putting out a call to all the local business owners, schools, Boy Scout troops, Girl Scout troops, and other organizations, local churches. If you could find in your heart this spring to maybe spend some time and help, or support financially the work of this wonderful food pantry started by Janet back in 1983. We love to say that hunger takes a holiday, but it doesn't. But the good news is, when we rally together in our community, we can help people get a hand up and take one more step to having hope in their lives right now. The power of the review has revolutionized everything on the web. So up next, one of Dr. Gordon Black's own patients here at Sugar River Family Practice will share their honest view of the practice. Stay with us.